Today we're going to know how to make your videos look professional. The first thing is you can use plenty of light. Lighting makes a huge difference in the quality of a finished professional video. So you can make it one of your top priority during filming. If you don't use enough properly placed light, your video will probably look amateurish, even if it's great in every other way. The sun is one of the best light sources for video. If you are filming in natural light, do your best to get your footage in the morning or in evening. When the light is softer, midday light coming from straight overhead can cast harsh shadow on your subject, while morning and evening light is more flattering. If you do have to film in the middle of the day, you can try to do so on a cloudy day or find a shady area for softer light. You can do your best to get your footage in the morning or evening when the light is softer. If you are filming in indoor, you will need to be more intentional about the type of the lights you use and where you place them. One thing to avoid is overhead lighting. It can cast unflattering shadow on your subject face. Windows are good natural light source. You can also use a large lamp or two to cast the type of light you want. Before you set up your light source, consider the effect you want to create in your finished video. Do you want your subject face entirely lit up soft or flat light? Or do you want some shadow, hard light? And this is the difference about hard light and soft light that you can see. Using lots of shadow look dramatic, and it can be distracting in professional video where drama is not the intended effect. Using little or no shadow creates a more open and straightforward vibe, which is usually better for a business and marketing video. If you want to use flat light in your video, you can balance two light sources on either sides of the camera. You can place them either behind the camera or just in front of it. And the next, how to make your video look like a professional is use a clean background. Be deliberate about the background you use for filming. Nothing looks less professional than a messy or distracting background. One easy way to get a professional look for your video is to use a solid or a colored background, a wall, a bed sheet, or a large sheet of backdrop paper are all good options. You can make sure your subject stand several feet away from the backdrop to avoid casting shadow on it. It's also a good idea to show a video in professional environments like the place where you actually work or spend time. Or you can take a video on your home office. And for the tips, you must be careful not to film with a window or another reflective surface in the background of your shot. You could inadvertently catch the camera in the reflection. Besides that, having a light show like a window behind your subject can make the subject look dark and shadowy. And to make your video more pro, you can choose a good video editing program. Good video editing software, anything that you're comfortable that you can use, can help you turn your raw footage into something great. You can use Camtasia, iMovie, Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro, or anything. And here are the key features to pay attention to when choosing a video editor. First is the ability to add text to video, and then the ability to trim and crop video, the scene transition, the ability to change the aspect ratio, adding filter and overlay, and a library of stock video and sound. And the next is keep your editing simple. You can try different effects can be found during the video editing process, but don't go too crazy. A simple, clean editing style generally looks most professional. Whether you are editing videos yourself or outsourcing this task to video editing service, there are a few things that should be done during this stage. You can using noise cancelling to clean up background noise. You can adjusting the lighting a little if you need to. You can cutting out awkward pause and silence. And you can adding background music and transition. And for another editing tip, if you cut from one scene to another in your professional video, make the jump when there's motion in both segments. This is smoother and more natural than jumping from the scene when nothing is happening to other. And the next tips is you must avoiding a shaky footage. Shaky footage will make any professional video look like a home movie, and it can make your viewer feel seasick to boot. It's hard to hold the camera completely steady, so you can try not to hold your camera at all if you can help it. Instead, you can use tripod or set your camera on a sturdy surface. Once you've got your camera set up, try not to move it unless you have to. Panning around constantly detracts from the professional look of a video. Rather than moving the camera if you have to change perspective, it's better to cut from one shot to another. If your footage turns out shaky despite your best effort, video stabilization software can help to fix it afterward. Some cameras also have built-in stabilization that you can use while you are filming. Slowing down your footage can also make too much shakiness less obvious. Okay, maybe that's enough video that I can convey about how to make your video looks like professional. Hopefully it can be useful. See you in the next video.